Good morning. My name is Adam Khan, and this is my half-assed video. Start out with the normal disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not an accountant, and I'm not a lawyer. Please use any of the information on my channel for entertainment purposes only, and reach out to your financial advocates for any financial decisions you make. So, now that we got that out of the way, I started searching online. I even went to like forex.com and some of the others. I don't sponsor anything, just so you know. I think I got like 12 views on one of my videos the other day. Yeah, pretty excited about that. Normally I get about 2 or 3, so probably my brother, my sister. I don't think my wife, but she's cool to watch. I hope you're here. Hi, hon. Anyway, that being said, so now that I started getting these advertisements, some of them are kind of funny. I wanted to reach out because I'm guessing some of you get them too, and I want to tell you a lot of them are probably not accurate. No, you do not need $100,000 to trade at a minimum. So, I'm going to tell you about some of the products at the Mercantile Exchange that I utilized. Even though they might seem kind of silly, they trade in small enough increments that I don't want to say they're a waste of time, because I'll explain some of the benefits of them. But there's certain products that move at only $1 or $1.25 a tick, and a tick increment, while it's pretty small. For example, like they have these microcurrencies for the euro contract. Each tick is $1.25. On an average day, the euro currency probably has a range of about 50 or 60 ticks. On a busier average day, maybe 80 or 100 ticks. And when I say a day, I mean the markets are open about 20 or 23 hours for the day. So the 23-hour time frame will show a high to a low. Generally, the range is somewhere between a $40 to $120 or 120 tick range, depending on how busy it is. Once a year, you're going to have some extreme moves where the currencies move maybe 200-300 ticks, and then once every 5 or 10 years, you'll have intervention. Well, no, when intervention happens, you might have a period where 4, 6, 8, 10 of them happen in a month or two. And on an intervention day, to be fair, currency might move 400, 500, 600 ticks. Like, they can move pretty far. And there was a span when I was in the pit in the yen where I think we moved like 1,200 points in 2 days. I mean, it was pretty extreme. But that being said, at $1.25 a tick, even the 1,200 point 2-day move is still, $1,400, $1,500, which is a lot of money. But we're talking about a move that happened once in the last, oh boy, when was that? Late 90s, early 2000s, so once every 30 years, which they do happen. But my point of all of that is, on a day-to-day basis, the swing shouldn't be more than 50 to $100, which on a one lot, which I think most people could do if they wanted to try to trade. Now, I don't really see somebody making a living being able to quit a job, but I do see them getting experience if they wanted to, which is really the only point. I don't think it matters how much money you make. You just want to see if you're profitable at first. So I think the nice things about these products is they give somebody an opportunity to try to trade without worrying too much if they make or lose, because like anything else, there's going to be a learning curve, and you have to account for the losing before you figure out how to win. I'm hoping I'm transitioning. I mean, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I always worry that what will next month bring, because there are enough periods of winnings and losings and everything else. But if you use those small contracts, what you start to do, the way that I work on my trading, is when I'm losing, I try to refocus and say, okay, where am I doing wrong, and what do I need to do the opposite? Right? I mean, so to be fair, if I'm consistently trading and I'm consistently losing, I want to be the guy on the other side of my trades. So that's how I start to think when I'm having trouble, is if I'm having trouble, I want to be that guy. So if I want to be that guy, I have to get out of my head, see what's going on, and reverse my trades. So go back to the basics. You do not need 100,000 to trade. You need to find products that fit into a budget to see if you have success. And then once you have success, you need to build from there and go into larger products that grow into where you can turn that into a living if that's what your goal is. And I'm guessing if you're watching how to make money trading, you might have a goal of making money trading. The other thing is I would find the products that you understand and stick to them. Because I don't care what you trade, you can make or lose as much money as you want. Let's go with the same contracts. It moves only $1.25 at a time. Well, if you put on 500 of them, it changes it dramatically. So that's why I say I don't care how busy or slow or whatever. And then that goes to you figuring out what fits you. Do you like markets that go crazy and all over the place and you need that type of movement? Or do you like things that are more stable? What I tend to find, which makes sense, is if I knew your personality, I could probably answer that question. Like even just in these videos, you probably see I'm pretty mild-mannered, tempered. Well, those are the things that fit me. When the markets get crazy, sometimes I have a tough time. But on the ones that are slow and steady, well, I'm pretty patient. I can sit and wait them out. Right. And same with anybody else. If you're that guy that needs a lot of action, whatever else, well, look at the S&P futures or the NASDAQ or something that flies around a bunch or some of these crazy stocks. But if you're slow and steady, find some things are slow. I mean, I like trading Philip Morris from time to time, which is about as boring as it can be. But what I like about it is I'm not too worried, and if I get stuck with it, I don't mind owning it. Now, a little off topic. Point is, question those advertisements. Don't get sucked in because you have a fantasy of whatever it is. If you'd like to trade, search around. There are opportunities out there. Just stay within your comfort zone. See if you have profits at all. And if you have profits can translate into having success in being a trader. It's just a matter of time and practice and watching. So hopefully you like the content. Give a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe. That would be cool. Hopefully we can push up to maybe 20 views. I'll tell you what, I'd even stand up or jump out of my chair or do something because, I know how exciting I am. Like I said, my sister thinks I'm boring as shit, which that's cool. So do I, but I still like doing my videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.